ciLiving.
It seems as if everyone has some sort of a horror story about a basement filled with water and a sump pump that decided not to work at the wrong time. That happened to me about a year ago. And Alex Conine from Edelman is here to tell me sort of maybe what could be done to prevent such things in the future. I had one of these, which is just a basic sump pump, yes?
Yes and no. They make different sump pumps at different powers. That way the water amount you have in your home can be evacuated as quickly as possible. These particular sump pumps, they're made by Liberty. We like them. They have a great 3-year warranty on them. The biggest thing that you need to check, though, is how long has your sump pump been in your pit? I've seen some that have been in there for 5 years. I've seen some that have been 10. But should that be the amount of time that you need to replace yours?
Right. Now, there's lots of things that can go wrong. I know the float can get stuck. That's actually what happened with mine. It didn't know there was water, and so it flooded the basement. Also, these things are electric powered, but if you don't have power, then obviously that's going to be a problem. Does this solve that problem?
So this particular unit right here, it's a water-powered sump pump. Yes, it solves that problem. If your power goes out, it's going to use your water supply to actually evacuate the water. Now, it's not as efficient, and you're using water.
So you're using water to get rid of water.
That is correct.
That's fascinating.
So it does about 1 gallon of water usage. It'll take 2 gallons out. So, but the primary reason this is not made for your permanent usage. This is just to get you by until you get your sump pump replaced.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, these seem to be valves. I have seen these at my place. They essentially keep water from, after it's been shot out, from coming right back into the pump. Yes?
That is correct. So we got 2 different models here. We have our basic check valve, and then we have our silence check valve. The reason it's called silence, because I don't know if you ever heard your sump pump shut off, you get a big thud.
Yep.
And what that is that water pressure is just coming flat on that stop, and it's just making that loud noise. These quiet checks are nice, quiet, just easy shutting.
Does that help save some wear and tear on the sump pump too when you put one of those in, or is it just a noise issue?
Yes, the check valve actually is what saves the pressure from being on the pump. So when it starts up, it doesn't have to push all that water and all the water pressure that's on it back.
This is an alarm which would have been really handy in my case, and I would imagine for many. You often don't know that your sump pump's not working until it is far too late, until you step on the carpet and it's squishy, or you see a shoe floating by when you go to the basement stairs. So tell me about this and what it does.
So this alarm right here, what I like about it, it connects to your phone, and we all want to be connected, phone, apps, everything. So what this does, it'll tell you when your pump's failing. It'll also tell you low temperature in your home, and also it'll tell you if your power goes out, even if your Wi-Fi goes out. So it does a multitude of items to where you're going to know, hey, there might be an issue. I need to solve this as quickly as possible.
And here behind you is kind of what this entire system looks like all put together, yes? I mean, this is going to be submerged in the ground.
Right, this is what your normal sump pump would look like, but of course it'd be in your ground. This particular, the water-powered backup on here, you see we have a little check valve. You do need to have a licensed plumber install that for you. But this is essentially what your finished product will look like, yes.
Now, I would imagine one of the things that's critical to keeping your system working right is just regular checks, to know that it's working so that when it's time for it to work, it actually does its job.
Right, and that's part of our confidence club that we offered. We do check your sump pump, make sure your backup's working. There's screens in there that need cleaned, you know, that could get gummed up. So that's part of what we offer when we come and check it out. Regularly, though, when you're getting into seasons where you're getting high volumes of water, you need to check your sump pump and make sure it's working.
And this is such a season. 'Tis the season for spring and for birds and for flooded basements, and we don't want yours to be one of those. So call Edelman. We'll connect you with all their details on our website, which is ciLiving.tv.